is your OR logic. Next, we'll come for totem pole. Totem pole output. Second method. Okay. So normally an output impedance of gate is resistive plus capacitive load. So if I am saying capacitive load consists of capacitance of output transistor, capacitance of fan out gates, and any stray wiring capacitance. Okay, when output of the transistor changes from low to high, when it goes from saturation to cutoff, then the total capacitance C charges exponentially from low to high voltage level with the time constant equal to RC. Okay, in totem pole, the active pull-up resistor RL in open collector is replaced by a transistor transistor T4 and diode D1. Okay, so this is what we saw. The difference what we find out from open collector to totem pole. Okay, so when the output Y is low state, Q that is your transistor 2 and transistor 3 are driven into saturation as in open collector gate. The voltage in collector of Q2, that is transistor 2, is 0.9 volts. You will get 0.9 volts. The output Y will be 0.2. Okay. So transistor 4 is cut off because its base must be 1 VB drop and plus 1 diode drop. Okay. So it will be equal to 2 into 0.6. Okay. So that is equal to 1.2 volt. This starts conducting. Okay, since the collector transistor collector of second transistor is connected to the base of fourth transistor, the later voltage is 0.9 volt instead of 1.2 volt. Okay, so Q4 will be in cutoff. So the reason for placing the diode in the current circuit is to provide. So this is to provide a diode drop in the output path and thus ensure that fourth transistor is cut off when third transistor is saturated. Okay, so when the output changes to high state, the output remains momentarily low because the voltages across the load capacitance cannot change instantaneously. Okay, so as soon as your second transistor turns off, fourth transistor conducts because its base is connected to VCC through the transistor. Okay, sorry, resistor. Okay, now we'll come for the working. Okay, so how we are saying this is NAND. Okay, see the current needed to change the load capacitance will cause fourth transistor to saturate momentarily, and the output voltage rises with a time constant RC. Okay, so transition from low to high level is much faster in this case. Okay, so here let me take two values. Okay, first value I'll just assume that all the inputs are 0 here. So you just put all the inputs as 0. Okay, so if all the inputs are 0, your transistor T1 is on. If transistor T1 is on, collector is low. So base here is low. Okay, transistor T2 now is off. Correct? If transistor T2 is off, you can see that the collector is high here and emitter is low. Okay, so once transistor to emitter is low, so here transistor 3 base is connected, so this is also low. Now your transistor T3 will be off. Okay, now next coming to fourth transistor. So collector is high, so you are getting a base high. Now the transistor will be on. Once the transistor is on, your collector emitter voltage will be low. Once the emitter voltage is low, diode is off, D1 is off. Okay, so once the D1 is off, here there will not be any connection. Okay, now the connection will be from where you have to take your output only from T3. Okay, so T3 is off. T3 is off means collector is high. So once collector is high, you will get a high voltage. Okay, now you just see next value. Okay, so how you are getting 0? We'll see this value. You understood this? How you are getting? You have to remember what will happen when your transistor is on, what will happen when your transistor is off. That's all. Okay, so here we'll go for the next value. Let me assume that all the inputs are 1. Okay, so I'm taking A, B, C. All the inputs are 1. Okay, so when all the inputs are 1, transistor T1 is on. Once the transistor T1 is on, collector is low. So once the collector is low, base is also low. So base is low means the transistor T2 is off. Once the transistor T2 is off, collector will be high. Okay, and emitter will be low. Sorry. One, we have assumed inputs to be 1. So any one emitter voltage should be 1 to make this transistor on. So actually all the inputs are 1. So the transistor is off. So now this collector voltage is high. Base voltage will be high for T2. Okay. So once base voltage is high, this T2 transistor is on. Once T2 transistor is on, collector is low, emitter is high. Okay, so now you see emitter is high, base of this emitter is high, so transistor T3 is on. Transistor T3 is on means collector voltage is low, emitter voltage is high. Okay, so now we'll go back to T4. So once collector voltage is low, you can see that base voltage is also low. Once base voltage is low, transistor this is off. Okay, once this transistor is off, collector will be high and emitter will be low. Okay, so emitter is low means diode will not be able to conduct, so there will be a discontinuity here. Now the collector voltage of T3 is, what is your output? Collector voltage is low, so you get a low voltage. That is why you are getting zeros. Okay, so next is NOT gate. The same only, ma. You just remember the circuit. Okay, I am making 0 here. You can see this is emitter. I am giving it to the emitter. Okay. So same circuit, instead of multi-emitter, I have used only one emitter transistor. That's all. So rest all you can find that it is same only. Circuit is same. Okay. Now you can see 0 means first transistor is on. So on means collector is low. Base is low for Q2. Okay. And base is low for Q2 means your transistor 2 is off. If transistor 2 is off, collector is high, emitter is low. Okay, for third transistor, base is low. Okay, fourth transistor, base is high. Okay. Now, base is low for third transistor, so it is off. And base is high for fourth transistor, it is on. Once it is on, you can see that the diode conducts. Okay, so diode is on. Okay, so diode is on means you can see collector here is low, emitter will be high. Is on. So diode is on. So you have a connectivity here, and also you can see that Q3 is off. Q3 is off means this collector voltage is also high. You are getting both high, so your output will be high. Output equal to high. Okay, so high output means your value is 1. So I am giving 0 here. You are getting your value as 1. Okay. Similarly, you just check 1, putting 1 here. Okay. So if I am putting 1 here, the transistor T1 is off. Okay. So transistor T1 is off, and this diode is not going to conduct. And here, if it is off, means collector is high. Okay. So base of this is going to be high. So this is on. If it is on, here collector is low and emitter is high. Okay, so emitter is high means here you see that base is high. If base is high, the transistor is on. So transistor is on means collector is low. Okay, and we'll come back for this T4. Okay, so base is low. If base is low, Q4 is off. If Q4 is off, diode D1 will not conduct because emitter is low. Okay, low voltage, it will not conduct. So D2 is off. Okay, so collector low voltage means you will get output as low. So low output we take it as